Nobody, I repeat, nobody in this hall went to school for the sake of knowledge. Everybody began to look for money from nursery 1. It is a frantic chase of something called money. When Jesus began to give a clarity between the forces that have power to bind the soul of men and demand the allegiance of worship from men, he says you cannot serve God and mammon. So it means choose one. So people go from Monday to Friday engaging tedious routines for their secular job. Then when they now come to church on Sunday, that the emphasis need to be God, the emphasis is still house, is still car. This is the same thing they were running around for since Monday. So mammon have arrested the holy altars. Even from the holy altars, it is burdens of carnality, burdens of corruption that is still broadcasted. What do you call a powerful service? Because you receive a prophecy about a house. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and then you lost his soul? The reason why many of us are handicapped in this matter is because it's been a long time you fraternize with spiritual realities. If you have ever had an out-of-body experience, that is the nearest you will have to death. There is a consciousness that will down on you. The moment you see your physical body lying helpless on the bed, then you see another you, a real you, floating outside that one, and then you will realize your emphasis, your need in that realm has nothing to do with the things that is the important things for you in this fallen world. So it means everything that you have prioritized is the need of the flesh. The moment the flesh is immobilized, the moment the flesh is inactive, you will see the things your spirit crave the most. There is a place where you come into consciousness of your being, and what you need the most is deeper fellowship with God. This is what Apostle Paul cried for. He says that I may know him. This is a man that is considered one of the zeniths in the perspective of the new creation realities. He says, I want to know him and the power of his resurrection. You don't have any yearning to know him, because all Jesus is to you and all God is to you is an arrangement of taking. It's ATM. Anytime the money inside the ATM reduce more. We have some bankers now. You start complaining that who is, let them come and load this ATM. You know what you are doing? You are that Christian that you ask God for something and the thing delays small. Then your attitude change. When a child is 2 years old, there is something like they call a feeding bottle here in Africa. Every content and every meal that they give to the child, they put it inside that feeding bottle to help him take it without drama. It has a pointed edge and a small perforation at the top. So he sucks it in joy and pleasure. He has no idea how that milk came. The only thing he does is to start shouting and crying anytime he has the slightest feeling of hunger. He wakes up in the night and has no regard that it is night, that other responsible people are sleeping. People who have labored throughout the day are sleeping. He starts shouting. This is how many people are. They are babes in the spirit. The totality of their experience with God is shout, Lord, the house rent. And they say, how long would you be a child? What they are looking at, although you are 40 years, they are seeing somebody with pampers rolling in a baby's crib and shouting that you will not agree. You will not agree. They say, but there are other emphases. It came to pass that I saw a child feeding the other day. He was drinking something from the feeding bottle. When he was drinking it, then I don't know whether he didn't think that thing will finish. He now drink air. The thing now do. He sat there shouting. I say, wait. So this is the challenge now is that why should he finish? The same God that has been faithful from the beginning. The one day something did not play out in your own favor, you forget everything and you become so worried, so disturbed, almost as though God has never shown you that he is faithful. This is exactly how many people live their life. They don't have a track record. Listen, you will continue to go out, think about how to remove pampers, how to dress the baby, how to powder him, because everything he needs, he cries for it. When that child becomes 25 years, does he still take his meal from feeding bottle? Huh? No matter how you love that baby, when that baby becomes 25 years and is following you as a woman and say he wants to suck your breast, is there not something wrong there? Just imagine a 25-year-old brother saying, Kai, he miss his mother's breast. That's the only thing he missed from the house. There is something weird there. Do you understand me? You know what happens? When you begin to hit certain levels of spiritual growth, or certain time have been given to you, a new level of demand is placed upon your life. So, as at that time, you are expected to be rounding up from the university. When you come out, the first thing they will start testing you is to see whether you can start taking responsibility for yourself first. Nobody say you should help another person. They say help your own self first. So the monthly allowance they used to send to you every month before, they'll trim it down a bit. You see, the things I'm sharing with you, my biological father did it to me. I thought my allowance would be coming even after graduation, just to give me a little buffer so that before I find my feet on the ground. The day I wrote my last paper, he said, from today, there is a lesson you need to. Meanwhile, these are the things that help your capacities to develop. These are the things that help you discover inherent potentials. This is how many of us, we still cannot take responsibility in kingdom agendas. Everything we are looking for in God is how to receive, how to collect. You cannot look for the burden of God and carry. I began to share with us on Sunday that God also have needs that men can become carriers of those needs. Men can advance the purposes of God. Men can become burden bearers, carrying the burdens of God and prosecuting it with the course of their life. This is why if you begin to give yourself to the emphasis of the Spirit for the season, you will realize the more you yield to the burden of the Spirit, the less you think about your own life. And then when you enter that state of existence, the things you used to hustle for, you used to trouble yourself for, they will begin to work out naturally. This is the experience and the fulfillment of that scripture. Seek first the kingdom and its righteousness, and all other things shall be added unto you. I need somebody to pray for 1 minute wherever you are. Fix my gaze on you. Fix my gaze on you. Let my eye leave me. Let my life leave my own self. Let my life leave my own pursuit. Fix my gaze on you. Help me identify the burdens of God. Help me identify the needs of the Father. Fix my gaze on you. You ancient Zion's King, Kadosh, Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. You reign, you ancient Zion's King, Kadosh, Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. Break forth